damn it!
Welcome to That's Good Sports. I am Brandon Perna, not Brendan, Chiefs Reddit. If you're gonna roast me, get my name right. Today we will power rank the 12 best teams in the NFL, and I'm gonna take a page out of Syracuse's head coach Fran Brown's playbook.
Like when we lose, I ain't even getting a shower till early this morning. I just be mad, I just brush my teeth. But it's like I don't deserve soap, I don't deserve to do all that.
Yeah, I'm not showering again until this curse wheel actually curses the team it selects. I don't deserve soap, even in virus season. I don't deserve hope. When the wheel fails, I feel like I let you guys down. He's 0-3 in the last 3 weeks. If you're new here, I spin this dumb thing at the end of the episode. It usually curses the team it selects in the power rankings. Now it's just a failed gimmick, like my entire YouTube existence. So let's start in the depths of hell. Who's in hell this week? The Jets. The Jets are back in hell after giving us a taste of hope. Since firing head coach Robert Saleh, their defense has taken a step back. And while I, like many, really appreciate Jeff Ulbrich asking the defensive coordinator to suddenly run the entire team, as their defense giving up the highest EPA per play of any team in the NFL. Their owner, Woody Johnson, weakened their strength. Smart. Purgatory Bears fans waiting for the next firing to occur. Chicago relieved Shane Waldron of his job as offensive coordinator. A surprise after Shane got this ringing endorsement from JSN last spring.
Shane Waldron, what can you tell them about who they just hired to try to get this offense where it needs to go?
This is live?
Yeah, we're not live. We're not live.
I'm playing. Good luck to y'all. I mean, he's a great person.
To make matters worse, the Bears have more punting yards than Caleb has total yards. I'm not sure firing Shane will stop Caleb from playing like shit immediately. That said, Waldron feels like a necessary scapegoat. At least Cliff Kingsbury isn't doing anything for Jaden Daniels. Oops. In heaven, Jim Harbaugh, who's become Justin Herbert's personal hype man.
Wow, coming out clean, huh? Put it wherever he wants right now. Love you. Let's go. Fire 10, yeah! Move! Justin's a beast. Beast of a human being! Part man, part beast!
We all need a Jim Harbaugh in our life. You know, we do heaven, we do hell, we do purgatory, and now we do back from the dead. And it's going to Anthony Richardson, who is going to get the start at QB for the Colts this week. Thank you, Shane Steichen, for listening to all of us. The Browns, Packers, Raiders, and Seahawks were all on a bye this week, so none of them will be on the power rankings. Coming in at 12.5, the Dolphins. That's right. Of all the bad, dog shit, mouth-breathing, cousin-fucking, bowl-haircutted, sex-offender-employing, dimeless, jag-off teams, the Dolphins are now the only ones capable of saving their season and sneaking into the dance. Tua obviously makes them more competitive on offense, but if the defense that we watched on Monday Night Football keeps showing up, Miami can take advantage of a very favorable schedule moving forward. At 12 even, the Vikings. Gekbus has been overthrown. He is dead, and the ghosts he's seeing are simply his peers. Sam Darnold's performance against the Jaguars has me very scared that he's reverting back to the mono mean. The Jags had 2 interceptions heading into their matchup against the Vikings. Just 2 on the season, meaning Darnold more than doubled their total with his 3 picks. He now leads the league in turnovers as well. To be fair, Sam's first pick did bounce off of Justin Jefferson's hands, who was being blatantly held during the play. It should have been a penalty, but the second and third ones, they were on Darnold. They were bad, both happening in or at the goal line in the red zone, taking points off the board. Regardless, Minnesota got the win, and if this occurred against a good team, we would be applauding the Vikings for having grit, but it was the lowly Jags, who currently have the number 1 pick in the upcoming draft, who have been 13-plus underdogs 18 times since 2010. Number 11? Oh my God, the Bengals. The Bengals might be the most dangerous 4-6 team in NFL history. Lost in the fact that the Bengals have one of the lowest scoring defenses is Trey Hendrickson's season. He's got a league-leading 11 sacks through 10 games. The problem is that no one else on that defense has more than 2. So with that, the Bengals have the NFL's passing leader, receiving leader, and sack leader, but only 4 wins despite a positive point differential. Do I think the Bengals have a shot at the playoffs? Maybe, but only one of the Colts, Broncos, or Bengals can lock down that 7th spot in the AFC, and Cincy has the toughest road to get there, and they're starting to feel like the 2010 Chargers. Number 10, the Niners. I think we're forgetting how consistent and how efficient Brock Purdy has been as a quarterback and continues to be. I mean, I would never forget it. I am smart, but some of you guys do forget it. Purdy has now thrown for at least 200 yards in 19 straight games. 19. The second longest 200-yard streak belongs to Big Kirko Cousins, who's done it 9 straight games. The Ricky Pearsall story is really cool, but he's also sort of saving their season in a lot of ways. He's put up 21, 38, and most recently 73 yards in his first 3 games. It all begs the question, is getting shot in the chest really not even that bad for you?
Damn it!
Number 9, the Chargers. The Chargers are always the off-season champions, right? The summer hype team. And now that they're actually making good on that promise, it doesn't feel like anyone's paying attention to the Chargers, which is kind of bizarre. It's probably because they're boring. Very, very, very boring. And they're winning in boring ways, which is usually good once the playoffs come around. They feel like the West Coast Steelers, the Surfer Steelers, the Steel Surfers. Their defense is allowing just a hair over 13 points per game, and Justin Herbert still hasn't thrown a pick since week 2, and he only has 1. The next 4 weeks are going to be brutal, though, with Cincinnati, Baltimore, Atlanta, and Kansas City all on the upcoming slate. Number 8, the Commanders. Oh shit, we have a really good Thursday night game coming up. The Commanders and the Eagles are playing in Thursday night, and it's a high-stakes battle for a division lead. Quick, can we flex it out and put in Jets-Colts? The people are clamoring for more Jets in primetime. It's worth noting how good Jaden Daniels has been protecting the football. He's only got 2 interceptions on the season, and he hasn't thrown one in the last 5 games. It's also worth noting he didn't throw a single touchdown in their loss against the Steelers, and after starting the season with some insane completion percentages, he's hit 50 and 55.3 in 2 of the last 3 games. If Jaden can pick apart that Philly Fangio defense, I'm going to be all in on the Commanders. All in hard. I want Brian Robinson back in the lineup, but do not rush him through that hamstring injury, Washington. He's going to be important down the stretch. Number 7, the Cardinals. Yeah, Arizona. The Cardinals are winner of 4 straight. And because they're not discriminatory, 4 gay as well. And they've won their last 2 games by a margin of 45 points. Most people went into this season thinking their fortunes were going to fall on the back of Marvin Harrison Jr., when in fact their best receiver has been tight end Trey McBride, who missed a game and still leads the team in targets, receptions, and yards. Harrison does lead the team, however, with 6 touchdowns, and that's also the most to any rookie wide receiver right now. Kyler Murray also playing efficient football. He's not top 10 in passing yards or touchdowns, but he's 9th in passer rating, and most importantly has just 3 interceptions on the season. The Cards quietly have the 6th best rushing offense in the NFL with 149 yards per game, with James Conner leading the charge as the 8th leading rusher in the league. I'm sold. I think right now you're the best team in the NFC West, Arizona. Number 6, the Eagles. The Philly defense was a force against Dallas, holding them to under 150 yards and 5 turnovers. But it was Cooper Rush, right? Overall, they've got the 5th best scoring defense in the NFL, and they've given up just 65 points across their current 5-game win streak. A big reason for that? The emergence of noted white nickelback who's been locked down, in coverage, and even had a 31-yard punt return to set up a touchdown against the Cowboys. Who's that noted white? I said I love you and I swear I still do. It's Cooper DeJean, who is playing like big rock stars. He has the Eagles stand together, saving me, and someday, not too far away, maybe Philly gets a championship. Photographs. Number 5, the Steelers. Now, if you want to win another Super Bowl, Pittsburgh, I need Mike Tomlin to force Russell Wilson into actually saying this.
We better bust out a DNA test because I'm pretty sure I'm Jaden Daniels' daddy now. When Russell Wilson, a.k.a. Mr. Unlimited, a.k.a. Dangerous, walked into Northwest Stadium today, the Commanders fans didn't take me seriously. They thought their little fucking rookie quarterback was going to get a win.
Look, if we hit 10,000 signups at Underdog and they pay me that $1 million, I will give Russell Wilson that $1 million in an instant if he goes to the podium just to be that freaking hard. Today's episode is sponsored by Underdog, the only sponsor cool enough to let me have typos in their ads. Look guys, we have an uphill battle to get to 10,000 signups. I'm like the Bengals right now. We have hit 3,172 for Underdog. If I hit 10K, they owe me that $1 million. That guarantees I keep paying the great people who make this channel possible, and I can really pay them to live comfortably. That is a big goal of mine. These are my picks on Underdog for the Broncos game. You can play with me or against me, but I work with Underdog because they're a great company that cares about the creators they work with. I've never had a chance to change my life like this, but I can't do it alone. So if you want to play daily fantasy or in pick'em games, if that interests you, use my code THATSGOOD when you sign up or the link below. They'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Again, play responsibly, and if it's not your jam, that's cool. Don't worry about it. Just keep watching and sharing my videos and liking them. Now remember that Jags stat earlier? Well, it was actually a Steelers stat because Pittsburgh has only been 13-point underdogs once, ever. They play the Ravens this week, and we're going to find out if the Steelers defense can slow down Baltimore's offense, and if it can't, we'll see if Russell Wilson can keep pace with the Ravens offense. They better bank on the first one because I feel like the Lions and Bengals are the only offenses who can keep up with the Ravens in a shootout, and we saw how that worked out for the Bengals last week. Number 4, it's the Bills, and I can confidently say it is your time, Buffalo. It's your time to experience some devil magic at the hands of Kansas City.
Damn it!
It seems like you're always its greatest victim. Or can you fight back? Show why you have the best point differential in the AFC. Show them why Josh Allen deserves to be in the MVP conversation alongside Lamar Jackson. Show them that you're not the Chiefs' personal voodoo doll where all of their evil energy gets directed towards. Buffalo needs this win to stay in the running for the 1 seed in the AFC, and good Lord, they need this one because after Kansas City, they get a bye, then they play the Niners, Rams, and Lions. The top 3 teams in the NFL right now, the Ravens, the Lions, and the Chiefs, they all seem to have superpowers, right? The Ravens are 2-0 versus the Bengals this year, despite Joe Burrow throwing 9 touchdowns against them, and Jamar Chase racking up 457 receiving yards against their Swiss cheese defense. The Lions escaped the jaws of defeat when Jake Bates blasted 2 50-plus yard field goals to close out the game after Goff threw 5 picks. And then the Chiefs. They block a 35-yard field goal to hold on to a 2-point lead and defeat the Broncos. Any team playing against the Chiefs, Ravens, or Lions have to be perfect. They have to play above their ability and also get at least 4 lucky breaks. Not 3, at least 4. Also, I have to credit the Chiefs for starting the plan for NFL domination with their extra downtime during COVID. Like a perfect orgy, it's all coming together. Listen to Patrick Mahomes congratulating Sarah Thomas in 2020 after she became the first woman to officiate a Super Bowl.
Yeah, thank you. Congrats to you. Well deserved.
They started buttering her up 4 years ago, knowing damn well she'd be needed to bail them out in 2024 against my Broncos. Very good, Patrick. You played the long game. 4 years later, your kindness has paid dividends. You evil bastard. We all think in terms of year to year with football, but Mahomes and the Chiefs have a 100-year plan, just like China. It's why their main color is the exact same shade of red. It only seems fair to place the Chiefs at number 3, at number 2, and at number 1. That's right, the Chiefs are at 3, 2, and 1 because it's my curse wheel, and I can do whatever the hell I want to try and curse them.
It's only a kick. It's only a kick.
No, what the fuck would, no, Adidas! Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Adidas?
But it's like I don't deserve soap.
Okay, Curse Wheel, last week I was rude to you, right? I was mean, I was a bully, some of you said. This week, they say you catch more flies with honey. So I love you, Curse Wheel. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Curse those Chiefs. Bring them down. I love you, Curse Wheel. I really, really love you. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best around. And you're never gonna let me down. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best, Curse Wheel. Dang, that's a long spin. Oh my God, that's a really long spin. It's thinking. What's it gonna do, guys? Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, stop, stop, stop. Slow down. Oh my God, what happened? Yes! No! Yes! Yes, 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 it's the Chiefs, because they're 1, 2, and 3. I don't care if I cheated. I don't care if I cheated. Buffalo all the way this time. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please subscribe here on YouTube. If you don't want your team cursed, like the video, subscribe, and say something positive about the curse wheel in the comments. We gotta get the curse wheel back.